Hello, listeners. Welcome to Wine Regions of the World and our chapter Rioja. Rioja is a world-famous wine-growing region in the north of Spain. Madrid, the capital of the country, is pretty much in the center of the peninsula, and Rioja is nearly directly north of the capital. The important towns of Rioja are called Haro, the H is not pronounced, therefore Haro, and the second one is Logroño. Those can be really considered as wine capitals of Spain. The important river that flows through the growing area is the Ebro River. There are three sub-areas into which Rioja is divided. There is the so-called High Rioja, then there is the Low Rioja, and there is Rioja Alavesa. In Spanish, this sounds like this: Rioja Alta, Rioja Baja, and Rioja Alavesa. Spain in total has nearly 50 million inhabitants. By the way, all of them know what Rioja is. The capital has nearly 7 million inhabitants, and the area Rioja is very rural. So the towns Haro and Logroño are not big, and it's a very rural part of Spain with a very nice, gently hilly countryside, very adorable to visit. When it comes to grape varietals, you have to know Tempranillo is the king. For pronunciation, double L in the Spanish language is pronounced Y. I'm pretty sure most of you know that. Examples are the world-famous rice dish from Spain. This is paella with two L's and therefore paella. And the island Mallorca. So we don't say Mallorca, it's Mallorca. So therefore, Tempranillo should be pronounced properly as it sounds in Spanish. Other red grape varietals are Garnacha, Mazuelo, and Graciano. Garnacha we already know because it also exists in the south of France, including Languedoc, Roussillon, and the also quite famous wines of Côte du Rhône. And in France, this grape variety is called Grenache or Grenache Noir, the black Grenache, and it is an important part of Châteauneuf-du-Pape, the famous red wine blend of the southern Rhône. In Spanish, it's pronounced Garnacha. White grape varieties include Viura, Malvasia, and Garnacha Blanca. Garnacha Blanca, as you might be able to figure out now, is the equivalent of Grenache Blanc, which we also heard about when we talked about Côte du Rhône. The climate is hot in summer, cold in winters, so it's a very continental climate, although it is influenced by the Mediterranean Sea on the one side and the Atlantic on the other side. We really talk about a continental climate here. So hot summers, cold winters, and in this case of Rioja, it's a very dry part of Spain. Most or a lot of parts of Spain are considered to be dry or even very dry, but not all of Spain. So if, for example, we have a look at the Atlantic coast in the northwest of the country, the region is called Galicia. This is a very humid area with a lot of rainfall. The soils in Rioja consist mostly of clay. Clay we also find in a lot of places of Lower Austria. This is actually brown, sticky earth with a layer of gravel stones underneath, but on the surface area it's clay. Important places to visit around or in Rioja is of course the city of Bilbao, which is the capital of the province of the Basque country. Basque country is an autonomous province in the north of Spain. There's also a Basque part in France, including the quite famous city for surfers, Biarritz. And on the Spanish side, Bilbao became famous for its soccer team and for its architecture. Renowned all over the world is the famous Guggenheim Museum with its outstanding architecture.